Where light is taught to kneel, 1,000 paths in quiet war between the false and real. The ground remembered every step I'd ever tried to hide, and branches whispered older names I learned to walk beside. Each mile was sown with borrowed breath, each choice an harrowing scene. The forest dressed in borrowed gold, then shed it like a dream. I sang to keep the dark at bay, I sang to name the true, unknowing every note I gave was bending time in two. The birds fell still, the air grew thin, the road refused to rise, and something waited where the light was learning how to die. He stepped from shadow, robed in calm, no rattle blade or flame, a monarch made of ending soft, a patience carved in name. His voice was a winter without storm, his smile a settled debt. He spoke as if the dust itself had never learned regret. You've wandered long, he said to me, as all the breathing do. I've counted every oath you broke and every good you knew. I keep what's earned, I close the book, I salt the page with time. Eternity is mine to give, and yours is only mine. He named my nights, my hidden loves, the debts I could not pay. He spoke as if the weight of truth was final in its say, was final in its say. Must end. I am the truest door, no altar saves, no crown can claim what breath was borrowed for. The forest always feeds the soil, the singer feeds the ground. I am the silence after sound, the loss that won't be found. I felt the ache of every sin rise honest in my chest, yet something burned beneath his words that would not let them rest. For in his voice was ancient fear disguised as measured lore, a confidence that sounded learned, but learned before a flaw. I saw it then, his hand still shook, though centuries had passed, as if he'd missed a moment once that still outpaced him fast. So I drew breath where breath was thin, and spoke not loud but clear, the way one names a shadow wrong, so light can interfere. You speak of ends, I said to him, of ledgers sealed in bone, but you're forgetting something, death. You've never been alone. There was a night you did not win, a dawn you could not keep, a borrowed tomb, an empty slab, a silence cut too deep. You thought the lamb was just like me, another soul to claim. You did not know you touched a king who stepped inside your name. He didn't fight you with a sword, nor curse you into dust. He let you take him at your word, then broke you with your trust. You swallowed him like all the rest, but grace has sharper teeth, and what you thought was final breath was resurrection's grief. Stirred the dark, stepped back, the road learned how to rise, and death stood still, not roaring loud, just smaller in his eyes. I passed him then, still singing soft, my shadow no longer his, for death had learned too late one truth, my king had ended him. And though he walks and whispers still, his throne is only air, a rumor fading in the light of life he cannot bear.